This video that's presented here is quite. It's been some years. It's called "Always Smile," and it's about a souvenir girl at a big fest in Germany. It was sort of in the beginnings when I started doing art, and I wanted to focus on the artist, and especially on the artist not as some mythical person who's producing or reproducing imagery, but on the artist as a real person in the sense of how do I or we or they earn their living. So I reproduced some works that either myself or other artist colleagues of mine did. So this is this has been one job that I personally did. Then there are some photographs of a call center, garbage girl, and tape eraser. Then later I also did about 50+ interviews with artists on how they earn their living, how they get by, what are their, do they earn with their artworks, do they do other jobs, what are their pathways. So I organized a roundtable and workshop within the triennial of Slovenian contemporary art. So to the workshop I invited a quite successful gallerist from Warsaw, sort of young gallery, Raster. They became successful very quickly in those years, and he sort of was really to my I was surprised actually how willing he was to talk about it, about basically anything that the participants would ask him. So he was not closed, not kind of hiding whatever, but he was willing to tell really anything. So then sort of kind of moving away from this pure economical, I did this series called Anti-Stress Techniques for artists or others who feel burdened by all the pressures in their lives, sort of cheap ways to relieve stress. So it was a couple of videos. These are all videos, and I guess titles or sort of kind of have to do with it. So that first one was blow bubbles until you're out of breath. This is the garden. This is the kind of making holes. So kind of also inviting the viewer, the visitor, to do it by themselves in the show also, or giving them the option to. It was actually quite here, in the same room, an exhibition called Moments of Chance, dealing more with the sort of subject of decision as how decisions. Actually, I was kind of deeply touched with the whole Egyptian revolution goings on last year, and started asking myself about how everyday or not so everyday decisions affect our lives without really. Sometimes we are aware of it, sometimes we don't know about it at all, that it will affect our life completely. If I go to this protest, am I a good person, or did I do something good? Or if I don't go, have I let down myself, my ethics? This is this series called Story Fractures, from objects and some photographs. This is called Dozen Futures. It's coffee sediments, and also this 1 second chance of the cups falling down. So. Kind of giving the visitor an option to, but not really a lot of time to decide whether to catch this or let it drop and feel the color break, let the color out.